Slim Thug, rapper from Houston, has a message about what he would do if he would become president. And oh boy, that probably would please some men out here. Let's go ahead and roll it.
Big Slim for president 2024. Biden dropped out. No more mandatory child support. No more child support. Child support is over. I bet they stopped having all them kids now. And that motherfucking child support. I bet it be one baby born every motherfucking year. It's gonna be one like on Lion King. They hold up. One motherfucking baby a year, you in that goddamn child support on these. Yeah, man. Bet y'all don't fuck all these and have babies by these randoms like y'all doing. Bet y'all pay attention to who y'all have babies for you in that child support. Yeah, that's the only way we gonna bring real love back, fellas. We gotta take the money out of this shit, cause that's all they want, kid. Slim Thug for president 2024. No more child support. Love finna, it's gonna be like back at high school. They gonna really with who they really with. That's how you restore love in America. Take away child support, then really gonna have to be with who they really wanna be with. Oh, you look good, it's gonna be about looks again. When I take away child support, it ain't gonna be about bankroll, it's gonna be about looks again. Baby mamas file child support. When you try to have a real square life job and you paying child support, they take all of your money and you can't do it. And you say, fuck it, I'd rather stay in the hood and do crimes than lose half my check on what I think is an unfair judgment. So when you get rid of child support, you get rid of not wanting to work. You know what I'm saying? A lot of on child support who got back pay because we ain't got our shit together. Do not have their shit together. So they would have a kid early too soon, do some dumb shit. But then now they facing the streets because they don't want to go to work and lose half their check.
Well, Slim, let me say something, bro. As a brother that used to pay child support, and I say used to, past tense, thank God I'm done paying child support. I would tell you, just looking at the system, because I was in it, there are women who's having children and not getting a dime of child support. I've seen them come in the child support court when I was in there, and they had this one dude owed $100,000 in back child support. And that judge told him, and just because people want to know, it was a white guy. And the judge told him, hey, you owe $100,000 in child support. You know, what are you going to do to start paying on this? I mean, are you going to, give me a date? You going to start paying? And he like, no. And so the judge told him, well, either you give me a date that you're going to start making payments, or I'm going to have to hold you in contempt and you're going to do 6 months in county. He like, I'll just do 6 months in county. He said, okay. He said, well, I'll hold you in contempt, 6 months in county jail. And he was already in there. That's the thing, because he was already in county uniform when he went in there. So he was cool with being 6 months in county behind, child support. Now, me personally, I don't believe somebody should go to jail for child support. That's considered a civil matter. That's not a criminal matter. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, it's like, either put him on house arrest or, go to his house and see what he got and start just auctioning off, what they call that? Civil asset forfeiture or something. I mean, I'd rather you go do that than put him in jail. But every woman don't receive child support. I'm telling you, the God's honest truth. Every woman don't. But that won't stop them from having kids. And let me tell you, see, if you really want to stop them from having kids like that, you have to take the incentive away from them having kids. The state, not child support, that's just one aspect of it. The state incentivizes them, because let's talk about the ones who don't get child support, right? They still can go get WIC. Those of you who's not from America, so there's a program called Women, Infants, and Children. And they can go to this program and they'll give them things like formula for the baby. They'll give them milk, eggs, cheese. They give them certain foods that help with the development of a baby, that they kind of have a list on, okay? Certain cereals, things like that. So they get that for free on the government. I know for those of you outside the country, like, what? Like, yes, they can get that for free if they're pregnant. And even after they're pregnant, they can continue on the WIC program to get formula, right? And they don't have to get child support to get that. If they don't earn a certain amount of money, there's a program called Section 8. Section 8 is another program that they receive. So Section 8, those of you who are not in the United States, is government housing. So with Section 8, what they decide to do, if they get approved for it, then they don't have to pay much rent at all where they stay, whether it's a house or whether it's an apartment. So they can get the WIC program we described, Section 8. On top of that, they have a food stamp program, or better known as SNAP. And that food stamp program, it allows them so much money per month to buy food. So they don't have to pay for food. They can pay a greatly reduced price in housing, and don't have to pay formula and all the other stuff, right? With the WIC program. That's at minimum. Then they can also get money. They can call it TANF. That's one number. Name temporary assistance to needy families. And they can get actual cash payments a month. On top of that, if they qualify, yes, people outside the United States, I know it's crazy for you to hear all this of what people like her can receive. That's why people want to immigrate here, because you can literally get handouts all day long. But the people that hard work every day, they don't give them a handout to save their life. You lucky to get something if the hurricane come through and ruin your stuff, right? So America incentivizes people like the young lady in the video. That's really what that is. And if you want to stop incentivizing, you will change America overnight. But unfortunately, there are political parties in this country that want to keep incentivizing people like her, because that's how they stay in power. And it's crazy. But I'm telling you, I would not want to be dependent on government assistance. It's better to do for yourself than depend on anything. But yeah, that kind of woman right there, you know, just ruin kids. Just ruin kids. You don't have them in the best situation. Can't give them what they actually need, but you can just keep using them to collect government checks. So they also have babies to collect government assistance too. That's another hustle. They don't cap them. They just keep giving it to them.